Okay, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to do a run through my map storyline. Not like a whole run through, but a run through of the map storyline. So if you guys haven't seen today's videos, this is my third video of the day. As you can see, we've got some new locations here, like we've got the 1 point, and we've got Diabolical Desert. I reckon Diabolical Desert is the most detailed location out of any location I've ever done. Which I reckon it looks really nice because of all the grass on the ground, like the dried up grass. As you can see, like the dried up grass, the rocks, the trees, the pine trees, the cactuses, the old clay houses. Also, what used to be here was like a whole facility place. So these are still here. They are not necessary. I don't know why I haven't deleted them yet. Yeah, but there was like a long time ago. No, it was only like 2 seasons ago, in season 5. This thing went out of order. There was originally one of these things in here, which was teasing this season. And I had no idea what I was going to do for this season yet, but then I got the idea. Since that facility place, whatever it was called, that facility place wasn't popular at all. I'm watching one of my videos right now. It's the event one. Trying to get the name of the location. I forgot the name of the location, but it's a facility. And yeah, there used to be that thing in here with like a 1 point cover. It used to be so cool, but now this is not here. These are still remaining under the map, so the facility place could come back, but I reckon it's not. I could probably use this as like an underground facility for upcoming seasons maybe, but to be honest, it's one of my favorite locations. Let's get into the storyline now. So in season 1, there was technically really not any storyline. It started off with Beloved Boulevard, which is not beloved anymore. It's broken now. But it got broken last season in season 6. I didn't release a trailer for that. And then, so yeah, during season 1, there was literally nothing there, and Beloved Boulevard was there. Fascinating Farm has been here since the beginning. Has hardly ever changed. Strange Sands has been here since the beginning. Just a little bit of differences, like there used to be some vents here and got destroyed. Well, no, I didn't destroy that. I deleted them. And this has changed too with the zombie spawners, obviously. And anyway, Tumbling Towers was from the beginning, but obviously at this season it got changed, because if you saw the event you would know why it got changed. It literally got blown up. So yeah, it literally blew up. The ray hit about like here somewhere, and it made the whole thing blow up. So yeah, this Paradise Palms building is like gone. I tried to make it as like how it was. I think this is exactly how it was. But that's an illusion. It looks like it may look like it's connected. If I go up a little bit, hang on. Oh look, it looks like it's connected. So yeah, but that's an optical illusion because they're like quite far apart. But this one's further back. Anyway. So yep, there wasn't too many storylines, so it was just all this and that, until season 2 came. Season 2 of this map, by far one of my favorite seasons on this map. This is my actually my best map that I've ever made, like literally. Oh, also Dirty Divot. There was a location called Dirty Divot in season 1. It lasted till season 5. It was all the way down here, like where Jumbo Jungle is. It was like down here somewhere. I really liked it because it did have kind of like a little bit of a storyline in season 1, but it wasn't too much. Yeah, like I said, season 2 bring up the storyline a bit, coming out with a big golden zombie, which I swear I regret my decisions on doing a gold zombie. I should have just done a purple zombie like I did with this one over here. Because that was a boss location, had henchmen and stuff. I think you got like This was a while ago. This was like chapter 2, season 3. I made that, or chapter 2, season 4, or something, like that. But it was a while ago, so I can't really remember what mythic it was. But you did get a mythic. Anyway, here's this should be a flashback to last season. Yeah, last season we got a shockwave bow for this location. It's unnecessary to have. I still haven't deleted it, but I just did. So yeah, at the end of season, pretty much there was hardly any changes during season 2. But because there used to be like a big like plan here, and then there used to be like this big ass building here, which I spent forever on. Literally forever. Surprisingly, that didn't take me too long to make. But then at the end of the season, if you look at my trailer video for the season, for season 7, you would have seen that if you looked in the description, it would said a big man came and almost ate the 1 point. I mean, that is true, because the 1 point was literally in the center of the map. It was like right there or something originally, but then since it was the trajectory of the 1 point was moved slightly, it is now moved up just off the middle point by about 70 meters. Oh, almost died. By about like 70 meters. So yeah, there was this giant man that came. It was a very small event because I didn't know how to make big events back then. And yeah, so the big man was right here. No, this was chapter 2, season 4. This was chapter 2, season 4. Because I remember I got inspiration of Galactus. It was originally going to be a car man, but I was like, nah, it's just going to be dumb. So I changed it to like a big like man with like robotic head. It looked way worse than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, he started as a yellow dot, and then he was a car man. So I actually had car man on the map. It was like right here. I had car man. I started enlarging him, but then by the time it got over here, I decided not to make it car man. So I put him in the water, like Galactus did. That's what happened with Galactus. Before I did that, Galactus was like in the water and stuff. So he was in the water, and like every day I'd keep rising him up. Eventually on the day of the event, he was right here, blah blah blah, and he just picked up the thing and nothing really happened. It was the worst event I have ever made, but it was the first. There have been no events since then, besides the one that I just had, to do with the 1 point and all that stuff. But hang on, I checked the map in the thing to do with the 1 point and all that. Yeah, okay, it was called Feature Facility. That was the place. It was Feature Facility. The map just looks weird with the 1 point not being named. This was last season, and it was tumbling towers as well, and not trashed towers. Anyway. So there hasn't been any events since then, but the storyline has been kept strong. Season 5 Jumbo Jungle came in, and they added in this little plant growing center, which is still here to this day, but last season they cut off all the plants except this one here. This was introduced in chapter 2 in season 5 on this map. It has like the lever action shotgun and stuff. I still need to add the new weapons here. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna probably, hopefully, record a gameplay video today of the new season. But yeah, it was kept strong, and they actually secretly used this tree as kind of like a spy spot. They hid a secret camera, which was only available in season 5, in this tree right here. Right here in this tree. Which was spying over there in the middle of the map, because they were getting some seismic activity when people were going radioactive hunting to do with the 1 point. Like I said, there was no really any different storyline changes, nothing in like season 3 or season 4 of this map. But yeah, also Mystic Mountains has stayed since the beginning. I might get rid of it. In season 3 this was added, but still. we're talking about season 5 now. And so they got some seismic activity coming from right here. So they decided to put a hidden camera in the tree above the plant seeding area. And then this was their like lookout area where they sat down when they were laying boring little place. They all left this as soon as seismic activity started rising really high. Someone was sitting on this chair, he fell off the chair and then he ran out of here and ran to Broken Boulevard. I mean the Beloved Boulevard. But then he saw a little pod coming from the sky and landed. It was the Shadow Agent back from season 2 of the map. So as you can see, we still got the shadow markings on here, which they are about to be taken down now because they don't need to be used. So there goes the shadow markings. Bye shadow markings. Oh jeez, I actually didn't know that. I thought I deleted all the zombies, so it looks like that one stayed there. So yeah, this location's still here. Nothing much really. Last season this is the vault. We've still got all of the loot in here. I haven't really changed anything at all because the vault could come back because there was a vault door right here. Anyway, I should make it so that you can build again. Anyway, yeah. Also, yeah, I put Thingo under this area. I need to put this down. Anyway, I can't believe I just got rid of that spawner. Still, who cares? No one wants a grey burst. Anyway, okay, I need to just add that Thingo back. And that doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna add it back actually, but I need to add it. I'm gonna add a chest in there still. Because still there always has to be a chest, just I'm going to change the location of it in this season. And it is very warm in my room right now, like boiling hot, seriously, I don't know why. Why is this still here? Oh, it's over here, right? Yeah. Okay, now technically, there is no point of having any of this anymore, really, there isn't. So I'm just gonna delete all of this. Whee. There's no point of having anything in here right now, because like, why? Anyway, that saved up a lot of space, so now I can add more stuff during the season, and help us with the event. So in season 5 they got a lot of seismic activity. They saw a pod crash here, boom, that's season 6 in. And there were all these henchmen and stuff walking around guarding the area of the crash site because they were suspicious about that center area too. So they teamed up together and checked it out until not long later, kaboom! They saw this they saw it just explode out of the map. There was lightning and everything coming down before the one point just rose up into the map, and it rose up for the final time, for the final parts of season 6 of the map. This thing rose up. The one point rose up to the top, and now they were all like, "What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?" They were all confused, they were all scared, they didn't know what was going to happen now, because they didn't have a plan on when it was going to happen. They were still figuring out the plan to see what they were going to do with the one point and see if there were any potential threats coming out. It was very weird that it just came out on its own, because normally something would pull it out, and since it came out on its own, you can tell that it's angry. And then that is when the event started. The Shadow Agents were aware of it. They were aware. The 1 point started talking, and he said, "Say goodbye to your city." And then he shot a beam of light out of the eastern tentacle, the southeastern tentacle, which is this one right here. The southeastern tentacle. And it destroyed Tumbling Towers, turning it into trashed towers. Everyone was in shock. The shadows people were in shock. The Shadow Agents were in shock. And we will no, don't you dare turn on us. He turned on us. And then the Shadow Agent saw something very weird come out of the ground right next to the 1 point. And the Shadow Agent said, "We need to eliminate these creatures." And then the monsters started spawning. You had to shoot the monsters and destroy them. You had 1 minute before the event to get loot, to destroy all of these zombies and win the war. Anyway, also if you want to know the storm, this is how I do it. Lots of stormers, still who cares. It was just crazy. He didn't know what was happening, and once you destroyed all the zombies, the Shadow Agent said, "Great work." And then the 1 point was so angry. He wanted he wanted everyone to fight him directly. And that is what happened. He started being fought directly with a max health of 1,500. The Shadow Agents and the Jumbo Jungle Adventurer Explorer people were all shooting at the 1 point. And including you, which helped the 1 point get destroyed. But the 1 point didn't get destroyed. He was defeated, and he was teleported to the bottom of the map, where if you actually don't know where that is, I'll show you. Where he got teleported down to the map, where everyone got teleported down to the map. Into here, the 1 point was in here, which was capsized until Season 7, which it rose up and was sucked back here, where it was originally. I mean, oh jeez. And then that rose up the effectiveness of whatever landed. Particles from the 1 point burst off when the 1 point was destroyed and landed right over here in Feature Facility, where they transformed it into some sort of mutated creature, which then started making this whole area turn into a desert. Mountains, mountains, big desert rocks, cacti, and pine trees all were here in the desert, which then created Diabolical Desert, and that's where we left off for the storyline right now. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. Everyone was devastated by the end of the event on what happened to Tumbling Towers and how it turned into the now famous trashed towers. They do not want another thing to happen to another location like that. But wait, will that happen, or will that not happen? Well, you better stay tuned till the end of Season 7 for the live event. This event will be the second best event I have ever made, even though this one, I reckon, has been the best one I have made so far. And this next one could be even better. The Shadow Agents currently are still working on finding a way to turn the 0 point, oh yeah, not the 0 point, the 1 point back to us and turn it into a neutral state again. It was a neutral state from the beginning anyway, but we don't know what turned it evil. Because the 1 point never showed up for a while. No topics have come up about the 1 point until season 5 with the seismic activity, but the 1 point hasn't been visible since season, well, 3. It was over the map the whole time in season 3 without any of this purple stuff. It was not really a named location. I'm gonna say that. Season 3 also, a new resident moved in. He was a toy. Crackshot moved in, and his house was built right here, which did get destroyed by the 1 point when it rose up. Anyway, that is the end of the storyline, and we'll see you all later. Peace tubers.